When Cedric appeared in my life, just simply showed up, one day as my new default identity in place of my own, I felt so edited, as if my own name was somehow, from this date on, a mistake, a typo that a spell checker had caught, and I was in error. It wasn't quite prepared for what was coming next in the future. Cedric implied he was here for my name, my identity, and all I had ever been. And from this moment on, I would cease to exist as myself, and Mr. Cedric would see to everything. Cedric contended that all this was so very necessary due to my increasing disturbed thought process, and that I was no longer acting in a rational or responsible manner. This had been tolerated to a degree in my youth, but youth was over, and patience at last had run out. And there had been much discussion about just what the next course of action should be in my case. And while the jury was still out, the verdict was due in to be read at the docket any hour now. In the meantime, Mr. Cedric was assuming a custodial role on my behalf as a default surrogate in the navigation of my reality, both in principle and actual application. Cedric had been appointed unanimously the sole executor of my emotional, intellectual, and spiritual estate. There would be no further discussion till a final disposition had been adjudicated. Cedric would hear none of it.